music machine makes you tap your feet. Slide the tune both up and down. Add a little harmony all around. Push it on out and you will see we're making music. Music, the music. Fun Factory.
That's good, Professor.
Thank you.
Oh, here you are. I thought I heard you out there. Now, come on in. You don't want to miss the Banana Boat song, do you? That's my kind of music.
So come tally my bananas. Day is breaking, I want to go home. 3 hand, 4 hand, 5 hand a bunch. Day is breaking, I want to go home. 6 hand, 7 hand, 8 hand a bunch. Day is breaking, I want to go home. I load 'em and load 'em from sundown to sun up. Day is breaking, I want to go home. Still, there's no let up. Day is breaking, I want to go home. Day-o, day-o. Day is breaking, I want to go home. Day-o, day-o. Day is breaking, I want to go home. Tallyman, come tally my bananas. Day is breaking, I want to go home. I want my money, so come tally my bananas. Day is breaking, I want to go home. 3 hand, 4 hand, 5 hand a bunch. Day is breaking, I want to go home. 6 hand, 7 hand, 8 hand a bunch. Day is breaking, I want to go home. I load 'em and load 'em from sundown to sun up. Day is breaking, I want to go home. I load 'em and load 'em, and still there's no let up. Day is breaking, I want to go home. Day-o, day-o. Day is breaking, I want to go home. Day-o, day-o. Day is breaking, I want to go home.
Yay!
Professor.
That's a lot of fun.
Isn't that great? Doesn't that look like fun, boys and girls? Oh, aren't you glad you didn't miss today? You know, this is a wonderful rhythm activity that comes to us from the islands where they grow bamboo. And they take the bamboo and they cut it into stick sizes, and we can use the sticks to emphasize the rhythm. Oh, you know that song, Banana Boat Song. Oh, isn't that a great song? And it has such good rhythm for us to use our Looney sticks, Professor.
Looney sticks?
No, not Looney, but Looney sticks.
Looney.
That's right. And we make some rhythmic patterns. Now then, it's easy for you to do. Let us show you some patterns, and you're going to want to try this. First of all, always on the strong beat, the down beat, you're going to go hit the floor, and then tap your own sticks, then reach out and tap your neighbor's right stick, then tap your own. Do that one more time. It goes down, together, and right together. This time, we're going to alternate and go down, together, and left together. Down, together, and right together. Now, that's not hard, is it?
Together.
Down, together, and right together. Oh, Minky, you've got the rhythm, haven't you, girl? All right. So, you know, if we put this with our song, we could use this pattern at the very first of the song where it says, day-o, day-o, day is breaking, I want to go home. Repeat. Day-o, day-o, day is breaking, I want to go home. All right. Now, the next part of the song says, come, Mr. Tallyman, come tally my bananas. Do you know what tally means, Professor?
Like tally-tale?
No, tally means to count.
Oh.
So the way the banana loaders got paid was by the number of bunches that they had. So he'd say, come, Mr. Tallyman, come tally my bananas. I want my money. And remember how it sounded? Let's see what we could do with our sticks there. Instead of going and tapping our stick, let's flip our stick. We're going to go down together and flip. Oh, that looked hard, but it's not really. You're going to go down together and just flip the end of it toward you. Just like that. Just flip it toward you. Don't throw it way up in the air.
Yes, just gently.
That's right, because if you do, it'll be hard to catch, won't it?
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And then we'll just alternate and flip this side.
Okay.
You want to try that?
Surely.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, come tally my bananas. Day is breaking, I want to go home. I want my money, so come tally my bananas. Day is breaking, I want to go home. Well, that's easy, Professor.
Oh, so far.
All right, now then, remember what comes next? It says 3-hand, 4-hand, 5-hand bunch. That's how they measured the banana bunches. They would measure up 3-hand, 4-hand, 5-hand bunch, and that's where they would cut it off. Day is breaking, I want to go home. And then 6-hand, 7-hand, 8-hand bunch, and they'd cut the stalk off right there, and that was another bunch. Now, what shall we do with our sticks? Let's go to the side, over to the right, and flip both of them at the same time. Do you think we can, Professor? Let's try.
Sure.
3-hand, and then go to the middle. 4-hand, and then to the next side. 5-hand bunch, and tap your sticks twice right there so we can keep the rhythm.
Right.
Let's try that again. 3-hand, 4-hand, 5-hand bunch. And then let's do the very first pattern to remind ourselves.
Okay.
Day is breaking, I want to go home. And then we could repeat that whole thing again, couldn't we? 6-hand, 7-hand, 8-hand bunch. Day is breaking, I want to go home. Well, that looks like great fun, doesn't it? Okay, now, there was one other part that looked a little more difficult, and it probably is the hardest part. But instead of tapping your partner's stick, we're just going to pass the stick. You're just going to lay it right up in the air.
Gently.
Watch this. Watch this. We're going to go tap together and pass together. Tap together and pass together. Alternating your passes with your right first and then your left. Tap together and pass together. Tap together and pass. And we could do that when the song says, I load 'em and load 'em from sundown to sun up. Day is breaking, I want to go home. I load 'em and still there's no let up. Day is breaking, I want to go home. That's wonderful, Professor.
It is fun.
Now, those 3 patterns are easy to do, but, you know, what would happen if you didn't have any sticks, boys and girls? You probably don't have bamboo sticks right in your room, but look here. You can make your own Looney sticks. Professor, show us how we can roll up just a newspaper, a piece of newspaper.
Roll it very tightly.
Oh, as tightly as you can,
Very
yes.
tightly.
That's right. And then when you get it rolled up as tightly as you can, you take some tape and you tape it so that it holds it into a nice firm stick, and then you can use that stick for your Looney sticks, just like this. Hey, you can make Looney sticks right there in your room. Would you like to try to do that? And then you can do this song. All right, now, Professor, can we remember all of the patterns? Let's do the first pattern. It's down together and tap together. Down together and tap together. That's the first pattern. The second pattern is going to be flipping, remember?
Right.
Down together and flip. Down together and flip. And you're going to alternate your flips. All right. And then what are we going to do? Side, side flip, front flip, side flip, tap, tap. The first pattern. There we go. And repeat it. Side flip, front flip, side flip, tap, tap. And the first pattern. All right. Now, Professor, comes the hardest one. We're going to pass it, remember?
Okay.
Down together and pass together and down together and pass together. Down together and pass together. Down together and pass together. Oh, that's wonderful. Now, do you remember what we call this activity? These are Looney sticks. They're just bamboo sticks that came from the islands, and we use them to emphasize the rhythm. Would you like to try to do the song with us? Sticky Cricket, you and Minky Monkey helped us so well on the rhythm. Why don't you get the rhythm started for us?
Okay.
And Professor, let's do the Looney sticks. And boys and girls, you sing the song and come on, sing on out now. Here we go. Great fun. Now, don't forget how to do this. And you know, boys and girls, you can make up your own patterns. Just like we made these patterns to fit the rhythm, you can make up your own patterns and make your own Looney sticks by rolling up the paper or even using rhythm sticks. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love rhythm. Don't you, boys and girls? We're going to look for you next week. I hope we see you. Bye-bye.
Bye, buddies.
Bye.
We're making music, come and see, here at the Music Fun Factory.